most accurate local forecast starts now with meteorologist Dan Tomaso.
Well, welcome in. It is a very quiet but warm start to the day. I mean, I think many of us running the AC because not only is it warm, but the humidity has kept temperatures up and you can just feel the difference in the air. Here's Dillsburg right now, and again, quiet morning, no showers and storms around. We look at the big view. This may not be the case heading into tomorrow morning. Again, we're going to see a cold front getting closer for the next 2 days. That will be the spark for showers and storms in the forecast. But again, nothing going on for today, at least currently. Now, as we move into the afternoon and evening, there may be a couple of showers and storms, partly because now between the heat and the humidity, there's a little bit of fuel to work with. We will see what happens later today if we can get some beneficial rain in a few locations. Now, low to mid 60s, pretty impressive, but so too 71 in Hagerstown. Again, you can tell there's just this difference in the air mass here locally. Virtually no wind. It is calm outside. So very tranquil start to the day, but this coming off of a hot afternoon. Yesterday's high officially came in at 86. I saw some readings warmer than that in the upper 80s. No 90s necessarily yesterday, but today we should get close to those numbers. And by the way, the record is 94 set back in 1962. We could get very close to tying that later on. As I mentioned, we do need some beneficial rain. It has continued to be dry. Right now, we're running over a 3-inch deficit just for the calendar year going back to January 1st. Now, in terms of near record heat the next couple of days, very impressive start to this Memorial Day week, if you will. Again, today's forecast a degree off. Same thing for tomorrow. I think tomorrow's the day. I think tomorrow we could tie or break that record, just kind of based on not only the wind coming through ahead of the front, but usually our warmest day is just ahead of the front. And then we start to drop back a bit for Wednesday, but depending on the shower and storm timing, Wednesday could be interesting too. Right now we're going for 90. That record is 94. So it's going to take off in a hurry today. No pun intended here at the airport. Back behind us in the shop, we have some of our planes sitting there on the tarmac. But looking at the general forecast today, I would say near 90-degree weather is here as early as noon. Now, here's the reason why. We have this big ridge of high pressure, and usually this is more something we see in June, July. But when this happens in May, we can crank the heat up pretty easily. Active warm front to the well north of us over parts of the Great Lake area, but then also to the west. This is a slow-moving cold front. There's been some tornadoes, severe weather along that front. By the time it gets to us, it's kind of washed out in terms of rain and storm chances. But nonetheless, again, this afternoon, this evening, there's a outside chance of a shower or storm. I still recommend finding a way to be outside. I don't think it's a major part of the forecast. And Precision Cast shows that too, that we stay sunny through the majority of the day. As the heating of the day starts to bubble up, notice over the mountains to our west and southwest, that's where we see a little bit of activity. But it's not much, and it doesn't last very long. Once we lose that heating of the day, it appears we lose a great chance of showers and storms overall. And then, again, there could be a leftover storm during the night. Here we go into Tuesday's forecast. So tomorrow afternoon also featuring a few pop-up showers and storms, but I think you can get a lot of things done in between, and really only a few places getting that shower and storm threat. I think what we have to circle is Wednesday. That's when we see a more widespread chance of showers and storms. But when we add it all up, this is the problem with this time of the year. We just don't see large concentrations of rain. This is through Wednesday afternoon, and it's kind of bleak overall. Again, if you get a few downpours, it could add up. But for those that don't, there's not much going on. So today, a nice breeze coming in from the southwest, but that breeze strengthens into Tuesday. That's why I think Tuesday's the warmer day overall. We could see winds about 5 to 15 miles per hour again. That should allow for a little bit more of a boost temperature-wise. Here's what Precision Cast says for today. Again, low to mid-90s should be all but a certainty unless we see a lot of showers and storms, and I showed you that doesn't appear to be a big threat. So highs, low to mid-90s today. We do it all over again heading into tomorrow. And really for Wednesday, too, if we hold off the rain long enough, and then all of a sudden reality hits Thursday and Friday back close to 70 degrees, and also the weekend. We're going to keep an eye on Memorial Day weekend.
Okay.
Hopefully not an overly rainy weekend ahead of us, but definitely cooler.
We don't need to go from 50s to 90s.
No, but it is quite the back and forth we've had all month, so why not let it continue?
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Dan.
Sure.
We'll be right back.